Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Plus in Action. I'm so excited you're here. If you're looking for a fun and engaging way to improve your English, you're in the right place. Here's how it works. In today's episode, we'll dive into a powerful scene-by-scene breakdown of Detroit Become Human. Now, since the video is a bit long, we'll pause after each scene to talk about what just happened. We'll explore the story, break it down, and pick out a few key vocabulary words from the dialogue. Words you can start using right away. And to make things even more fun, I'll pose a discussion question for each scene. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to share your answers in the comments below. Well, this isn't about just learning English. It's about experiencing it through dynamic, real-life scenarios, just like native speakers do. So if you love stories, discussions, and learning in context, you're going to enjoy every minute of this series. And now, without further ado, let's start with Detroit Become Human. Enjoy.
Negotiator on site. Pete, negotiator on site.
No, stop! I can't. Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person? Show us that thing here!
Why are
You have to stay away from my
Any second. I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order. Fuck.
Captain Allen, my name is Conor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
searches.
Holy shit! Cover me while I patch you man down. I repeat, man down. Request immediate evac.
Be the family's android. He may have taken the lives of at least one family member and a police officer. If confirmed, this would be the first case of an android deliberately taking human lives. By all signs, the SWAT team are preparing for an assault, and it's been just over an hour since a little girl was taken hostage.
What are we waiting for? We should take down this asshole.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
Hi, Daniel. My name is Conor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this. I know you're angry, Daniel. But you need to trust me and let me help you.
I don't want your help! Nobody can help me! All I want is for all this to stop. I just want all this to stop! Are you armed?
Yes, I have a gun.
Drop it! No sudden moves or I'll shoot!
There. No more gun. They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
Listen, I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I loved them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
The situation is under control.
There, I did what you wanted. You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word. Okay. I trust you.
You lied to me, Connor.
You lied to me.
Alright folks, so here we're kicking things off with an intense scene. Conor, the android negotiator, arrives at the scene of a hostage crisis. Daniel, another android, is holding a little girl at gunpoint on a balcony. The tension is sky high as Conor tries to calm Daniel down. You can tell Daniel's not just malfunctioning, he's hurt. He feels betrayed, thinking the family he served treated him like a disposable toy. Conor has to gain his trust quickly because if things go south, both Daniel and the girl could fall. It's all about saying the right thing at the right moment. What would you do under that pressure? Now, before we continue the story, I know you're anxious to continue the story, but let's highlight some key words we heard in this scene and in this little summary I told you about. Well, the first word we have is tense. When we say something is tense, that means it's full of mental or emotional strain. Well, the situation was extremely tense as Conor approached Daniel. Then we have another word, malfunction, which is a failure to work properly. Well, Daniel is not just having a malfunction, he's emotionally hurt. And then we have a word, crisis, a time of intense difficulty or danger. For example, Conor arrives at the scene of the crisis to negotiate. Then we have the word disposable, and that means to be thrown away after use. And Daniel feels like the family treated him as a disposable toy. And finally, we have desperate, and that means feeling hopeless and willing to take risks. Now, Daniel becomes desperate, thinking this is his only way out. Before we continue, here's my question for you. If you were in Conor's shoes, now I know Conor is an android, but if you were in his shoes, what would you say to Daniel to save the little girl? Would you be honest with him or tell him what he wants to hear? I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. And now let's continue the story and let's meet someone new. Because this story is not just about Conor. Daniel is gone, of course. It's not just about Conor. We still have two main characters we're going to meet in the story. Next, we're going to meet Kara. Enjoy.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework for elementary school. Good afternoon. Can I help you? At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and the work around the house. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs.
We'll take it.
An excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order.
How much is that?
The MPA card is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions. Come along and I'll show you.
I don't like this guy.
There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it, meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
So we met Kara, a domestic android who's just been repaired and reset. She's back in action after some kind of accident, though her memory has been completely wiped, so she has no idea what really happened. And she's handed back to her owner. You get this feeling that something's not quite right. What happened before the reset? Why did she need repairs? Well, this is the start of Kara's new life, but we already sense it's going to be more complicated than just cooking and cleaning. All right, we'll see what happens, of course. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But for now, before we move on and continue the story, I have a couple of vocabulary words that I want to share with you. We mentioned the word complicated. Complicated means involving many different elements and not a simple thing at all. For example, we said Kara's new life seems to be more complicated than just cooking and cleaning. It's not that simple. We also talked about accident, which is an event that happens unexpectedly, often causing damage. And that's when we said Kara was damaged in an accident, which led to her reset. We also talked about repair, which means to fix something that is broken. Kara was sent for repairs after the accident because it was broken. And then we talked about owner, a person who possesses something. We said Kara is returned to her owner after being reset. And finally, there's wipe, which means to completely erase something. We said Kara's memory was wiped, so she has no idea what happened before. Now, here's a quick question for you before we continue the story. If you lost your memory and had to start from scratch, how do you think you'd feel? Scared? Excited for a fresh start? Or maybe you wouldn't know at all. You wouldn't feel anything because you lost your memory, remember? Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. But now let's continue the story. Enjoy.
Would you like to go home now?
Yes, Rose. Yes, I think that's enough for one day.
Here. Let me help.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Hey, water.
What kind of life is this? A life of plastic and metal? A life with no soul? A pale copy of you?
Our latest range of energy suits feature biosensors, allowing you to monitor your health in real time. Sleep and wait, and treatment for fitness.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up. You job stealer! Take him out of here! Yeah!
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up. Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
You damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
We can take your job next. Let me see how you like it.
Okay. Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. We got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
Customers are reminded that
Alright, here's where things get interesting. Markus, another android, goes out to pick up some supplies for his owner. On the way back, he runs into a group of angry demonstrators. These people are not happy with androids. They think they're stealing jobs from humans. They push Markus around and insult him, but Markus stays cool and doesn't react. He's clearly programmed to be calm and obedient. But you can't help but wonder, how much can someone take before they snap? Even if that someone is an android. And that's a big question that we're going to see over and over in this game or in the story. All right? Let me know in the comments. But now let's talk about a couple of vocabulary words that I picked from the scene. First, we have supplies, which means items needed for a task or purpose. Remember, Markus goes to pick up some supplies for his owner. Then we talked about insult, which is a disrespectful or offensive remark. We said the demonstrators insult Markus, but he remains calm. Then we talked about obedient, which means following orders without question. Now we said that Markus stays obedient despite being pushed around. Then of course we have the word calm, not showing or feeling nervousness or anger. Remember, not showing or feeling. Maybe you're feeling it, but you're not showing it. Anyway, we said that even under pressure, Markus stays calm and collected. And finally, we used the word snap, which means to suddenly lose control due to stress. Now, you wonder how long Markus can go before he finally snaps. But my question for you before we continue the story, how would you handle a situation like that? Would you walk away quietly like Markus, or would you stand up for yourself? Well, let me know in the comments. But it's not the end of our story. We'll go back to Kara's home and we'll see what happens around the house. Enjoy.
You coming? You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs. Here you are. I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place, you knew it. Right. Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away. I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me. Watch it.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice? Alice in Wonderland. Of course. I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it? You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. What about your mother? Will she be home soon?
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God, what am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
Alright, so now we get a deeper look at Kara's life. She's back at her owner's Todd's house, where she meets Alice, Todd's daughter. And right away, you can sense that things are off. Todd is unpredictable, snapping between anger and regret, while Alice seems scared and withdrawn. Kara's job is to take care of the house and look after Alice. But how do you do that in a home filled with tension? You can already tell that Kara's going to have to make some tough decisions. And let's not forget about those pictures, those disturbing pictures that Kara saw in Alice's chest, or this little box, sorry, not chest. Chest is usually much bigger. But anyway, in this little box, Kara saw some disturbing pictures. And usually when children draw something, they don't lie. They draw what they see. So that could be dangerous. Is it true that Todd destroyed Kara in the first place and he had it repaired, and this wiping, this reset, the wiping of the memory is just convenient for Todd? Well, we'll find out. But before we do, I have a couple of words I would like to share with you. There's the word unpredictable. When we say something or someone is unpredictable, that means difficult to foresee or anticipate. Like when we talked about Todd. Todd's behavior is unpredictable, shifting between anger and regret. We also talked about regret, which is a feeling of sadness about something that happened. Now, Todd's moments of regret show glimpses of his softer side, but we'll see. Then we have a word withdrawn, which is quiet and not wanting to interact with others. Well, this word works perfectly for Alice. Alice seems withdrawn and distant from everyone. And then I have another word for you that is tension, which is mental or emotional strain. The house is full of tension. We could see that, making it a difficult environment for Kara, for Alice, especially for Alice. And finally, we have the word obedient again, which means following orders without question. Kara tries to stay obedient to avoid making Todd angry. But anyway, my question for you before we continue. Do you think Kara's obedience helps her in this situation, or does it make things worse? And why? Well, think about that. Let me know in the comments, but that's not the end of this video. That's not the end of our story for today. We still have more. We'll see more of what happens between Carl and Markus at home. You don't want to miss that.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother. I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Marcus. Television.
Tensions continue to rise on the Arctic since Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since Saturday, and the Russian flag now flies over the ice.
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept this annexation under any circumstances. Several American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents Sea. Douglas Cornwall, chairman of the UN, announced at a press...
Fancy game of chess?
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Speed chess it is.
Oh. That was just a little bit too easy. Are your circuits rusty, or you're just taking pity on an old man?
Well, I thought you'd enjoy winning.
Never throw a match, Markus. If you can win, win. That's what got humanity where it is today. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Markus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio. Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet. So, what's your verdict, Markus?
Yes, there is something about it. Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try. That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas. God.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
Alright, in this scene, we see a very different kind of relationship. Markus takes care of Carl, an elderly artist, and it's clear there's real warmth and respect between them. Carl encourages Markus to explore creativity and think for himself. But things take a sharp turn when Carl's son Leo shows up asking for money. There's a tense confrontation between Leo and Carl, with Leo accusing his father of caring more about Markus than him. It's a powerful moment that shows just how complicated human relationships can be, even when one of the people involved isn't human at all. Well, I'm telling you, the story of this game is fantastic because it touches on those things that we worry about. The AI, machines, and watching all these movies about sci-fi movies that tell us that machines are going to take over one day. Well, we have something to talk about in this story. Well, this is just the beginning. In the next episodes, you'll see what's going to happen. And we'll have a lot more questions to think about, and I promise you the answers are not easy at all. But for now, let's take a look at some of the words that we can learn from this scene. We have the word respect, which means admiration for someone's abilities or qualities. Now, we said Markus and Carl share a relationship built on mutual respect. And we also have the word elderly, which is a polite term for someone who is old. Now, we said Carl is an elderly artist who relies on Markus. We also use the word encourage, which means to give support or confidence. We used that when we said Carl encourages Markus to explore his creativity. We also talked about confrontation, which is a hostile or argumentative situation. And we used that when we talked about Leo's arrival that led to a tense confrontation. And finally, there's creativity, the ability to think of new ideas. Carl wants Markus to explore his creativity beyond his programming, which is a beautiful thought and maybe a dangerous thought down the line. Now, a question for you. What do you think Carl means when he says, "This world doesn't like those who are different"? That's very deep. How do you interpret that message? Think about that. Let me know in the comments. And that'll be the end of today's episode, my friends. Thank you so much for spending time with me on English Plus in Action. I'd love to hear what you think about this new way of learning. Do you like the format? Do you find the vocabulary helpful? And if you have any ideas about how we can make this series even better, please let me know. Your feedback is super important to me as we build this series together. Now, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And if you want even more content, head over to our website, EnglishPlusPodcast.com. There's a ton of extra material, podcasts, and resources waiting for you there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning and keep enjoying English, because when it's fun, it sticks. I'll see you next time. Never stop learning with English Plus.